Hey there, welcome to part two of exploring the 12 zodiac signs. So, in this second part, we're going to go through the last part of the zodiac year with the last six signs. So, we're going to cover Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, who is me. And if you know me, I am a true Pisces. So we're going to use the same deck we did the last time, the Star Codes Astro Oracle, which has some really great information. And what it does is it covers each of the zodiac signs, but it also covers the challenges, helps you read through a particular situation that you might be going through, gives you the gifts that you have as a person being born under that sign. So we're going to start with Libra, the balance, the scales of justice, the scales of logical thought. Now it's interesting for me because Libra resonates with me. I am a Sun Pisces, but I'm also a Moon in Libra. And let's see, one, two, three, four of the most important people in my life are Libras. So I'm kind of surrounded by Libra energy, which is pretty cool. So again, Libra is all about balance. Libra asks us to strengthen all relationships with an infusion of justice, equity, equality, communication, fairness, and romance. Libra is ruled by Venus, and its symbol, as I said, are the balanced scales here. So, compassion and purpose infuse beauty, and beauty flows from a balanced composition. To bring true balance into the situation that you may be going through, look at it through the lens of social justice and ask, what would be unequivocally fair? Assess what you value, assess what others value, and find compromise. Be fair, straightforward, appreciative, and kind. Look at the whole situation for better composition. Balance the colors, the light, the shapes, and the forms. Make sure everyone in this relationship is being heard. The challenge for you, Libras, is sometimes conflict needs to erupt before a healthy equilibrium can be reestablished. So sometimes there has to be that conflict, that fight, and then things will kind of calm down once that is heard and seen. Your voice needs to be heard and you need to be seen. Beauty can be misleading. Aesthetics alone can be shallow and incomplete unless loveliness expresses a deeper beauty and a compassionate heart. Your gift, Libra, the beauty way, which is a Navajo saying, the path of a life lived in balance, living in the right relations with one another, with the cycles of nature, with the ecosystem all around, and with the spirit. So, as a Libra, you desperately want to be heard. You need balance in your life. You need to be able to have a balance in your home life and a balance in your work life. This is important. And I've talked about this a lot in some of my coaching because balance is crucial to our happiness and our well-being. So that's what we're dealing with here with Libra is that great balance in all aspects of our life. So next we have the Scorpio. The Scorpio is a very strong and intense, very intense sign, obviously symbolized here by a scorpion. So let's talk about the Scorpio. What does this have? So this is about investigating, really looking deep into things. Scorpio asks you to dive down and reach into the wellspring of your soul. Scorpio symbolizes the eagle and the scorpion, as this sign invokes both the soaring heights, of the eagle's perspective and the scorpion's ability to burrow under the racks of the psyche or in culture. It's a fixed water sign ruled by Mars and co-ruled by Pluto in modern astrology. It connects to the pelvis and to the root chakra. So it's a deep rooting connection. Drop assumptions and ask questions. Be fascinated by mystery. Dive deep into the well rather than just settle for being on the surface. Look under rocks, be curious. Is this situation going to require some research for you to know which way to go? Look at worst case scenarios as you prepare and then feel safe enough to search for the best case scenario. The challenge for Scorpios is question everything, including your own concerns. Jealousy and possessiveness drains your energy and it wastes time. Before triggering your defenses, the Scorpio's sting, ask if that response will get you what you actually need. Your gift, Scorpios, is transformation. Scorpio loans you the strength and curiosity to plumb the depths and face your monsters. Sounds a little dramatic, right? But it is true because then you can soar to new heights and transform the situation. Feel the well within that connects to the collective source. So, Scorpio has a bit of a reputation for being extremely intense, but that is because it's in their nature to dive into a situation, to really figure out what it's all about. So, you have kind of two different things that you're doing here as a Scorpio. You have the symbolism of the eagle, flying, soaring above, seeing everything. Then you have this symbolization of the Scorpio who is protecting itself and burrowing itself into the earth. So we're still talking about balance here between these two things. So next we have the Sagittarius. This is a beautiful symbol of the centaur, the half man, half horse, with an arrow, looking like he's really just protective and he's making sure that everything's okay and in place. So let's dive a little bit into the Sagittarius. The Sagittarius asks us to think big, travel far, and use our restlessness and curiosity to create. Sagittarius' symbol is the centaur, which epitomizes the connection between humans and the natural wild world. Sagittarius has two imperatives: expand your perspective and humbly speak your truth. So let your perspective become versatile, flexible, and curious. Travel in the body or in the mind and explore large philosophical, environmental, and metaphysical context for this situation that you are in. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. Remember the fairy tale, The Emperor's New Clothes. A pair of con artists arrive at an emperor's court claiming to make beautiful garments. They say their creations are only visible to people of quality. Incompetent people can't see the clothes. No one in the emperor's court wants to admit that they can't see the supposedly intricate garments, and the emperor wears his new clothes on parade. Only one honest Sagittarian boy speaks up without any rancor, states the obvious that the emperor is naked, and breaks the spell. Ask what spell you need to break and speak up. Challenge, Sagittarius, is just because you see it doesn't mean you have to say it. Timing and pacing are everything. Be honest, but don't be mean. And ask if what you're about to say is wise, kind, and necessary, as well as true. And your gift, Sagittarius, is to honor all of your relationships. We're being reminded that our spiritual path is connected to all our relations: the two-footed, the four-footed, the many-legged, the winged, the scaled, the finned, and we are all connected together. So, a common theme of connection, speaking your truth. We're using a lot of throat chakra things with these particular zodiac signs. So next, we have a Capricorn, and we have another beautiful beast here. Sort of a ram, but not as overbearing perhaps as the Aries, not as bullheaded. Of course, that's really the Taurus, but this is a beautiful creature, the Capricorn. So let's kind of get into what Capricorn is all about. Capricorn asks us to dive deep So we're really getting into diving again into the sea of collective consciousness to find a worthy dream and then work on it and walk it to the mountaintops. The Capricorn is an earth sign ruled by Saturn. The symbol is actually, this animal is actually the mirror goat, half sea creature, half mountain goat. You can see that there. It's beautiful, beautiful figure. The sign is connected to our bones and our knees, the equipment we use to climb stairs and achieve our goals. This situation needs a good and healthy structure, foundations upon which you can solidly build. Capricorn imbues ambition and drive, determination, willpower, and precision. When used with integrity, these qualities culminate in the gift of leadership. So Capricorns make really, really good leaders. Mountain goats climb easily up and down, but aren't as comfortable on flat terrain because they're made to climb. Capricorn energy can leave you depressed when you feel flat and you see no progress. If you can't fish, mend the nets. Look for what can be done now and make it a project. Your challenge, Capricorn, keep an eye on the power dynamics. Without integrity, Capricorn ambition can enable gross manipulation. So you need to operate from a space of integrity. Your gift, Capricorn, wisdom grows over time and through mature experiences is the real gift of Capricorn. It is connected to the spiritual traditions and disciplines that offer a sound foundation for our evolution. So the big thing that's coming through for me here for Capricorns is integrity. Operate from a space of kindness and integrity. And the more integrity you have, the better leader you will be. All right. So now we're getting into the very end, the last two signs in the astrological year, and they're very, very fluid water signs. So the Aquarius, you can see the water bearer, okay? You can see that she is holding a vessel and the water is being poured into it. So for Aquarius, the symbol itself is not the water, but the water bearer, the person fetching, carrying, and pouring the water, who provides a great service to the community. Live by your philosophy. Aquarius tradition is ruled by Saturn, and asks us to know what society expects of us and to care about our reputation. So we want to protect our reputation in the community. However, Aquarius is co-ruled by Uranus, and that encourages us to free ourselves from tradition or others' opinions, be able to think outside the box. This is a paradox, of course, but it offers a healthy tension so that you can manifest the true you. Cultivate allies. Help one another. Find others called by the same causes and work together. Weave people together to create community. The challenge for Aquarius is spiritual practice and personal philosophy can be used to bypass authenticity. Honor yourself, be honest with yourself, and don't try to talk yourself into feelings you think you should have or feelings that are considered acceptable. Your gift, Aquarius, is authenticity, which encourages you to let go of previous constructs and listen to the source within. Honor the reality that you are a unique individual, but you also have responsibility to contribute to the health of your community. Community. Be the one that bears the water, brings the gifts, but also make sure that you are grounded in yourself and you are not giving so much to the community that you lose sight of yourself. That's the message there. Finally, we have the Pisces. Again, as I mentioned in the previous video earlier in this video, I am a Pisces. I would consider myself a textbook Pisces, and most people who know me and I tell them that I'm a Pisces, oh, that makes sense. So let's talk about the final zodiac sign in the zodiac year, the Pisces. The symbol for the Pisces is two fish. So in this card, it's kind of obscured, but you can barely see that there are two fish there, but they're swimming in opposite directions. Pisces rules the feet and resonates with wetlands, streams, and ponds. Ruled by Jupiter in traditional astrology and Neptune in modern astrology, it's a water sign and it calls us to sense our dreams and intuitive perceptions for the trickles and streams of understanding. Pisces asks us to swim in the ambition pool of emotion and be moved to compassionate action. With Pisces, think of a vast watery landscape with streams meandering over fields through ponds, swamps, where the different elements and diverse species flow together in one subtle, boundaryless, and fertile landscape. The situation you are facing is also subtle and complex, but that is its strength. This moment calls for finer perceptions, a more sensitive microphone. Be aware of other people's feelings as you are yourself, and know whose feelings are whose. That's a big thing for Pisces. We tend to take on the feelings and the energy of other people. Learn to honor twin perception, that we are both individual selves with our own work to do, and that our cells are embedded in the body of creation. The challenge for Pisces is permeability. It can leave you lost in a swamp, wandering around, wondering whether your sadness is your own, wondering and empathizing with everyone around you. So you can empathize, but don't try to carry everyone else's pain. You double the burden on yourself when you do that. The gift for Pisces: tune into healthy ecosystems with Pisces sensitive perception. We are all cells in the body of the one. Healthy individuals contribute to the health of the whole. Thank you so much for joining me for this series going through the 12 zodiac signs. The blog posts and the accompanying meditations will be coming out. I believe they might be already out by the time this video gets posted. If you have any questions, again, or you resonate with any of the information under your sign and you want a little bit more information, please do let me know. If you'd like a personal card reading, you can drop card reading in the comments and let me know how to get in touch with you. Thank you so much. And from my heart to yours, I hope you have a wonderful day and you've taken some really good information from these two videos. Thank you so much and bless be.